Hello, friends and family of the Flaming Sea. Welcome to Comet Tales. This is the monthly recap of the on-ice action of the Anchorage Hickey Association's 14U-A Comets for games which took place in the month of January 2026. During the month, the Comets played 9 games, and we have the highlights from all of them. The Comets opened the month on the 10th with a game against the Eagles at the Dempsey Anderson Ice Arena. After a scoreless first period, the Eagles center to an unmarked player in the slot. His shot is saved but spills to Connor's left. As the glove comes down on it, the puck deflects between the pads, putting the Eagles on the board first. Into the third period, Matsu works the puck out to the point. His shot rings off the post and in for the goal. The Comets tried but just couldn't break through in this game, and it ends with the Comets being shut out for the first time in more than a month, dropping this one 2-0. The next day, the Comets took to the ice for a game against the South Anchorage Drillers. Here are the highlights. First period, Frank enters the zone driving on net. His shot rebounds to the wall. Frank recovers it and backhands a pass to Jeremy. His shot bounces off the post, bounces to Max 1, who one-times the puck to the back of the net, putting the Comets on the board first. Into the second period, Diego intercepts an errant pass at center ice. He immediately megged a defender at the blue line, then drives on net. Shooting from the circle, his shot rings the crossbar, deflecting into the net to push the Comets' lead to 2 goals. At center ice with the Comets on the power play, Colby passes to Bruce as he enters the zone. His shot from the top of the circle goes over the shoulder of the goalie, glove side, to push the score to 3-0. Late in the third period, the Comets struggled to clear the zone. The Drillers recover the puck at the wall and drive on net. His shot, high stick side, finds the back of the net to end the shutout bid. The Comets take the season's 6th meeting with the Drillers, this time coming out on top 3-1. After the first 2 games of the month, it was time for the Comets to go on their longest road trip of the year. Longest in time and longest in distance. The Comets traveled out of state to take part in the 2026 Grizz Cup in Salt Lake City, Utah. This year's version of the Grizz saw 162 teams from 18 states take part. I wasn't kidding when I said earlier in the season that this was a big tournament. There were well over 2,000 players participating in this competition. The Comets opened up their tournament late on a Friday night against the Junior Kings from Los Angeles, California at the Salt Lake County Ice Arena in Murray, Utah. Let's take a look at the action. The 2026 Grizz Cup is underway. Early in the first period, Bruce circles behind the Kings' net, drawing 2 defenders out to the corner. He centers cross ice to Tavish, who settles the puck and fires it home to open the scoring for the Comets. Minutes later, the Comets find themselves on the penalty kill. The Kings center from below the circle to an open backside player who fights through the Comets from his knees to tie the game at 1-1. Off the following face-off, the Comets collect the puck in their defensive zone. Frank takes the breakout pass and the main line is clear. The freight train rushes up the far side, weaving between 3 defenders and shooting from the edge of the crease, past the tender to put the Comets immediately back out in front, 2-1. Leo receives a pass out at the blue line. He feeds the puck to Gavin in the circle. He then turns and fires a shot that goes in from the top of the circle, pushing the Comets' lead out to 2 goals. Into the second period, Max 1 enters the zone near side. His shot from the circle is saved, but rebounds directly to Gavin, who one-times the puck to the back of the net to make the score 4-1. Into the third period now, Gavin drives down the far side to the net. His shot is saved, but rebounds behind the net where he collects it. Then he feeds a pass to Max 1, who one-times a shot from the edge of the circle for the Comets' 5th goal of the evening. The Comets lose a face-off draw in the offensive zone, but Bennett steps in and picks the pocket of the Kings player, takes a step toward the slot and fires a shot past the tender to put the Comets' lead out to 6-1. Late in the third, Comets on the power play. Frank wins the draw back to Darren. They pass back and forth a few times, drawing out the defense. Frank then finds himself alone outside the circle. He takes a few steps toward the net and blisters a shot that blows by the keeper for the Comets' 7th goal of the night. Game 1 of the Comets' 2026 Grizz Cup tournament ends with the Comets posting an impressive 7-1 win over the Los Angeles Junior Kings. The next day, the Comets would receive a rare treat in youth hockey. They would play a game on the ECHL ice of the Maverick Center in West Valley City. The Maverick Center is a 12,600-seat multi-use facility that was used as the main venue for ice hockey and ice sledge hockey for the 2002 Winter Olympics. Grizz Cup Game 2 would be played against the Reno Ice from Nevada. Reno wins a draw in their own end and push up the far wall. A centering pass is deflected by a Comet stick right under the pads and in to open the scoring for the Ice. Reno lofts a shot from the top of the circle that is kicked down by another Reno player. The puck falls to his feet as he turns and one-times a shot to the upper corner glove side to push the Reno lead out to 2 goals. Comets on the power play with a face-off in the offensive zone. Max 1 wins the draw with the puck going directly on net, deflecting off the goalie to Colby, who bangs home a one-timer to cut the Reno lead in half. Frank picks up a loose puck behind the Reno net, turns up ice and sees track 1 clear. The freight train rolls straight up the ice, splitting the defense and lifting a shot glove side that finds the back of the net to level the game at 2-2. Into the third period, and the Comets on the power play. Gavin sends a cross-ice pass to Max 2, who fires a shot from the point. The puck spills out in a low crease where Max 1 sends the puck home and sends the gathered Comets fan into delirium as the Comets have taken the lead with only 1 minute and 4 seconds remaining in the game. The Comets played a smothering defense to kill off the remaining time on the clock. The Cardiac Comets come away with a 3-2 victory and their second win in the Grizz Cup, guaranteeing a position in the semifinals to be played late the following day. After winning the first 2 games of the Grizz Cup, the Comets had one more group game to play, and it was scheduled for Sunday morning at the Park City Ice Arena. The Comets arrived at the arena, situated at about 7,000 feet in elevation, before sunrise. This morning, the Comets would take the ice against the Tri-Valley Blue Devils from Dublin, California. Here's the highlights. First period, Tri-Valley floats a shot from the point. Connor makes the save, but the puck rebounds to his left, where a furious stick battle ensues that Tri-Valley wins by pushing the puck past the pads and into the net to open the scoring for the Blue Devils. The Comets immediately answer back. Diego makes a rink-long charge up the near side. His shot from the circle rebounds straight to Cooper, who buries the puck into the net to level this game at 1-1. With less than 10 seconds remaining in the game, Tri-Valley intercepts a pass at their blue line and they are immediately behind the Comets' defense. His shot from the top of the crease is smothered by Connor to deny the Blue Devils scoring opportunity. With no scoring in the second or third period, Game 3 of the Grizz Cup tournament ends in a 1-1 tie. The Comets completed group play in the Grizz Cup with 2 wins and 1 tie, finishing on top of the group. They would be scheduled to take part in one of the semifinal games to be played just a few hours later against the 4th place finisher, the Los Angeles Junior Kings. The game was scheduled to be played at the 1-year-old Black Rock Mountain Resort Event Center just outside Park City. So after returning to the hotel following the Tri-Valley game, the Comets had a light lunch and then back in the vans to head up the mountain pass to Park City. Here are the highlights from the semifinal game. Late in the first period, Colby collects a loose puck at center ice and brings it into the Kings zone. He shoots from the bottom of the circle, putting the puck just inside the far post, putting the Comets on the board first. Late in the second period, and the Kings win a face-off in the Comet zone. The shot from the circle finds a gap between the pads to even the score. Into the third period, Diego checks a player off the puck in the Comets' end. Gavin picks up the loose biscuit and turns up ice. He skates past 3 defenders before shooting low. The puck rebounds off the paddle and over the goalie and into the net, putting the Comets back out in front, 2-1. The Kings dump the puck into the zone. It rebounds out to Jeremy, who turns up ice. At the red line, he passes the puck to Frank. He skates down the wall before turning toward the goal, shooting to the near post and in to push the Comets out to a 3-1 lead. The Kings have pulled their goalie to go 6-on-4 power play. They make a shot from the wall that is redirected just outside the crease, getting past the pads to cut the Comets' lead in half with only 6 seconds remaining in the game. The Comets win the semifinal game 3-2. Monday morning found the Comets back where the tournament started for them, back at the Salt Lake County Ice Arena in the Grizz Cup Championship game, facing off against the Grand Junction Riverhawks of Colorado. First period, William poaches a loose puck just outside the blue line. As soon as he enters the zone, he's behind the Riverhawks defense. He fakes left and shoots a backhanded shot to the right and past the goalie for the first goal of the game. Grand Junction's centering pass deflects off a stick blade and bounces towards a Riverhawk on the far edge of the slot. He fires a snap shot that gets past the leg pad, leveling the score at 1. Grand Junction recovers a Comet shot at the blue line. He cuts to the slot and lofts a backhand shot that finds the net, putting the Riverhawks up 2-1. Into the second period, Grand Junction on the break from deep in their zone. Weaving his way to the slot, his shot goes over the shoulder, bar down, to extend the Riverhawks' lead to 3-1. Gavin drives the puck down the slot. His shot rebounds out and then deflects out to Bruce in the high slot. His shot pinballs to Cooper, who pushes it back to Gavin at the post, and he shoots it home, making it a 1-goal game. Time runs out on the Comets on this day, and they fall 3-2 in the Grizz Cup Championship game. After returning to Alaska, the Comets picked up a short-notice game against the Alaska National High School Girls Squad, scheduled to be played at the Bonnie Cusack Outdoor South Rink. Outdoors again. The Comets would go into this game missing 6 players, including the starting goaltender. That's an entire line. Let's go to the highlights. Max 2 sends the puck forward to Cooper. He drives in and shoots high glove side, putting the puck in the corner of the net to open the scoring. Off a face-off in the attacking zone, Colby wins the draw and sends the puck back to Frank. His shot from the middle of A Street is saved, but the puck spills to Max 2. His shot goes off the post, bouncing to Bennett, who taps it in for the Comets' second goal. The girls answer immediately. She drives up the far wall and cuts to the net. Instead of shooting, she passes to the backside and the puck is tapped in to cut the lead in half. Frank works the puck down the far wall, curling around the back of the net and then out to the slot, where his shot goes high stick side to put the Comets back out in front by 2. Into the second period, the girls grab a loose puck. At the top of the slot, they pass to the far wall, then drive to the circle. Their shot is saved but spills to the crease, where it is tapped in for the girls' second goal. Bennett takes the puck under the goal line. He centers out to Diego in the high slot. He takes a step and fires a wrister high glove for the Comets' 4th goal. The girls dump the puck in the zone on a chip and charge. The puck pinballs around until it bounces into the crease and one-timed into the net, cutting the Comets' lead to 1. The girls drive the puck up the far wall. Her shot from the middle of the circle finds the back of the net to tie the score at 4-4. The girls intercept a puck at center ice and enter the Comets' zone. Her low shot from the circle is saved, but rebounds directly back to her. The follow-on shot goes low glove side, and the girls find themselves out in front for the first time in this game. Into the third period, Frank recovers the puck behind the Comets' net, and the freight train is cleared full speed up the right siding. He crosses over to the main line and shoots under the pads to even the score at 5-5. Late in the third period, and things start to get weird. Neither team wanted a tie, and the Comets attempted to pull their goaltender. After a whistle, the girls did pull their goaltender for the extra skater. The Comets win possession, and Gavin takes a shot from center ice that goes in uncontested to put the Comets out in front by 1. The remaining 18 seconds of the game rolls off uneventfully, and the Comets skate away with a 6-5 win. Just a few hours later, the Comets would travel out to Wasilla for their final game of the month to take on the Junior Avalanche at the Menard Sports Complex. Max 2 receives a pass at the blue line. He takes a shot that Callan redirects at the top of the crease to open the scoring for the Comets. Into the second period, Cooper enters the zone with the puck. He drives deep before passing to Max 1 on the back door. He one-times the puck into the open net to make the score 2-0. Frank crosses the blue line with the puck. He centers to Jeremy, who takes a shot from the edge of the circle that finds the back of the net to extend the Comets' lead to 3. Jeremy picks up the puck just inside the zone. His shot from the high slot rebounds straight to Frank, who lifts it over the outstretched glove to net the Comets' 4th goal. Diego collects the puck just inside the blue line. He passes to Jeremy in the corner, who then passes out to wide-open Frank on the backside. He one-times the puck past the leg, and now everybody is watching an old Hawaiian police drama. Diego holds the puck in the zone and passes forward to Max 1. He crosses to Bennett, who buries a one-timer to hang goal number 6 on the board. Late in the period, the Avs take a shot through traffic from above the circle. The save rebounds to the right, but directly to an Avs player who fires a snapshot to prevent the shutout. The Comets come away from the second game of the day with a dominating 6-1 win over the Junior Avs. Let's recap the month of January. The Comets played 9 games, winning 6, losing 2, and 1 tie. In those 9 games, the Comets scored 30 goals while surrendering only 18. Coming up next month, the Comets currently have 3 regular games on the schedule, but I expect more to be added. They will also be taking part in the Anchorage Hickey Association hosted President's Day tournament with 4 games on the schedule and a potential 5th game depending on group stage results. That's all I have for you this month, except this one last thing.
Keep your stick on the ice.
Thanks, Red. See you at the rink.